Overall, I think it was inconsistent. I thought we had three nice drives, really, and we got to be able to convert on third down to get some more opportunities. We got to stay on the field.
What happened just kind of in the run game, just to kind of, to talk about the low yardage with Brees Hall and the way they were playing up front?
Yeah, unfortunately, we were close on a couple that were, I thought, had great opportunity to be good plays, and that's something that we've watched the tape, we've looked at it, we've corrected it, and I give that defense a lot of credit. They are very fast and did a fine job, and we just have to be a little better, one step quicker.
I'm curious, just the play calling, like kind of what went into that, because it seemed like y'all wanted to establish the run first in the game against the 49ers.
I mean, you said it. I mean, we always are looking to try to establish a run game. Wanted to get that going early, and then you kind of build the plays, the play pass, and the pass game off of the runs. So that's how our philosophy is. And didn't get the run game going like we wanted to. Like I said, I think there were a couple of opportunities that we could have had some really good plays, and that's just part of the game.
Did you see any rush from Aaron?
Not really. I mean, I think obviously going out for the first drive, I know he was very excited to be back on the field with his guys, and I think we all saw he had some amazing moments. The 12-play drive, he had some great checks, some great throws, and then obviously had the good one to Allen, a couple good ones that were unbelievably accurate. So it was just good to see him out there. Good to see him out there and finish the game.
What have you seen from Allen from obviously from last year to this year? We know last year was a tough year, and now got off to a good start.
I'll tell you, the best thing that happened in that game, you look at the first drive, we went 3 and out, and he had a great opportunity to convert on that one. We went right to him because we trust him and we love him. And, he slipped out of the break, and it didn't work out. That was kind of that moment of what's going to happen now. And I think it was just, it's so great to see how he responded. Didn't bother him, didn't affect him. He knew he should have made that catch, and he came back and made a couple really big plays for us. So I think that's just a testament to him and what he's done to be able to put him in position to be a good player for us.
Was the plan to limit, Williams' snaps to, he was only at 9, I think. Was that kind of the plan?
No, we didn't have a lot of snaps, so we got to stay on the field. We got to convert on third down and not go 3 and out, so we can involve everyone.
How much do we expect that to go up this week with him?
We'll see how the game goes.
After the first 2 drives, you had a successful third drive. What kind of work there on that particular drive to get everything going?
It was just great to see a couple, it wasn't necessarily explosive plays, but we had a couple third down conversions. We had a good one to Brees. Just things got rolling. And I think the guys were executing at a really good level. I thought, they were really good in the red zone and were able to score twice down there. But that one that Brees had was a great run. So, again, it's just getting those efficient plays. I think one thing we did that was good was we were always in manageable third down. We were always in a manageable third down, not ever in really anything long, didn't really lose a lot of yardage. So it gave us a chance. We got to convert on those third and manageables more.
How do you spread the ball out more? Because obviously Brees and Garrett were the only 2 who touched it in the first half, and I'm sure you want other guys involved. So how do you feel about that?
I mean, when you call the plays, you have an intention for who you're going to. We obviously want to get the ball to Garrett and Brees quite a bit. We all know how spectacular they are, and we're lucky because we have a lot of guys that we want to get involved. But that's, again, the flow of the game. I mean, if somebody gets hot, you want to keep feeding them. But at the same time, we got to stay on the field. I mean, that's kind of what we've been preaching, is that we can't go 3 and out. I mean, the turnovers. I mean, there were a lot of things that kind of stopped our drives that we control.
How do you think the offensive line played as a whole?
I'll tell you, they protected really well. I thought they did a good job. Aaron didn't get hit much. I felt like he had some time in there. And, I think the run game stuff we just got to clean up. We were a couple steps off here and there, and that will get corrected.
How do you see Braylon Allen's role evolving from what we saw in Monday night?
He did a fine job going in there. I mean, watching him go downhill is something special. I mean, he let some guys know, and it's good to get him in there and get his feet wet for the first time. And he's another guy. You mentioned Mike, you mentioned him, Isaiah, X. There's so many guys, Corley. There's so many guys we want to get involved. We just got to stay on the field.
What's the plan for Connor McGovern now that he's back?
He just got here. I just got to see him, so excited to have him back. He's a great guy, so we'll see how that moves forward.
Was there one thing, the offensive line, you noticed that film about the running game?
Just like I said, about a step off. They took some angles. They took all the things that we've asked them to do, and then it was just kind of like that last step. They beat it to the punch.
What do you see from the Titans defense?
It's a new coordinator, so whenever you're dealing with a new coordinator, you never know exactly what you're going to get. So you have to be kind of ready for anything, and their style of defense is very multiple. They can give you a lot of different fronts, a lot of different coverages, different personnel packages. So I think we have to be sure that we're communicating and talking through it up front with the offensive line so they know where they're going and how we choreograph all that. So that's one thing, and they did a good job last week. I mean, they gave themselves an opportunity defensively. They did some good things, so we got to be ready for all the pressure, all the stuff they could throw at us.
What kind of problems did Jefferson present?
He's a beast. I mean, he is a phenomenal football player. You have to know where he is. You got to try to get as many double teams as you can on him. You have to respect him. I mean, his play has been very good for so long, and we got to know where he is.
Going back to that third drive, you got the ball to Garrett a whole lot relevant on that particular drive, but were 49ers doing anything to just kind of prevent that throughout the game? It seemed like you kind of went away from it.
No, I mean, I kind of look at it as when we got out there, again, we had a 3-and-out. We had a turnover on the second play. Then we got the long drive. And then I believe we went 3-and-out or had an interception next. I mean, in the end, we just never got to get in that rhythm. And the way you do that is by converting on third down, especially in those manageable situations, so you can get him more involved and others also involved.
Was there a reason you were calling plays from the sideline? Do you prefer being on the sideline or on the booth?
Both are fine. I think that for us, I'm going to start on the sideline again, be there with Aaron, and be able to talk through things.